out there, this is your girl and I can't once again. You're welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling? I'm doing good, I'm doing me, and I'm doing awesome. My last video, I actually talked about my life update and what I've been up to. After that very video, I've actually been thinking about it, like what can I do, what content do I really want to create, because I recently realized that I am so passionate about educational stories and storytelling, but I wanted to find something that I can be able to share every day, being very authentic to myself. So upon serious consideration, upon meeting the elders, upon thinking deep and searching to my inner soul and being, I realized that I'm a storyteller. So why not? But if I'm to tell a story, then the story should be juicy, relatable, very educative. So on that note, I bring you the Guy I Met series. Yeah. My dear sisters and brothers in the Lord, I have met a lot of guys. The good, the bad, the ugly. You have no idea. So if you're interested in this The Guy I Met series, grab yourself some water.
And once again, you're welcome back to my channel. So I'm a Ghanaian-based YouTuber. I blog about lifestyle, fitness, and practical experiences that inspire people.
So this very story is a guy I met some few years ago, and we started talking. We lost contact because he traveled for some time, but he came back and was like, apparently when I met that guy, he sounded very matured, he sounded very intelligent, and you know, I'm a sapiosexual. Like, I like guys who can hold conversation. I like guys who can understand the perspective of women, not to disagree, but disagree to agree. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So we actually have a very good conversation, and when that conversation ended, it was like in my head, it's like you have met someone that you like and the person has vanished, and you still have that conversation, that very good conversation in your head. So this guy came back, I'm like, oh my god, that was the guy that I had a very good conversation and I really enjoyed myself with, and he's back again. Oh my god, that was so nice. This guy actually came back with something very shitty, but later on I actually understood that you don't actually have to judge the book by its cover, because from the beginning and the proposal this boy gave me, it was shitty. But later on, I realized that he's actually not who I think he is, because sometimes in life we find ourselves to be traumatized with some childhood experiences and certain things that actually prevent us to commit. But it is not necessarily who we are. It's kind of like a wall we build around ourselves just to protect ourselves from not being seen as a weak person, or to even protect our heart. So I kind of like understood. Sometimes I don't know if I like good boys or bad boys, because I like challenging people. I like people that will come into your life with shitty things, and then I have to prove them that I am a strong girl. But at this very moment, I want to tell you that I'm a beautiful black girl, but don't bring strong girl to my face, because I am in my succulent femininity stage. I am the crown of God's creation, and that is why God created heaven and earth, created all the animals, and created all the beautiful things in this world before he created me, because he knew that I would need money. God knew that I would need cars. God knew I would need mansions. God knew that I need to be taken care of. God knew that I need all that it is needful for me to enjoy life to the fullest as a crown of God's creation. Praise the Lord. So, talking to this guy, it was nice. It was really good. You know, that kind of person that you meet and you can really connect with the person. You can be yourself and open up to the person. I mean, talk from family to friendship to how you want your kids to be trained, how the world is moving, how to know yourself as a young man, how to know yourself as a young woman, how to discover yourself, and all those things without fear. You know, you can have a very good conversation with this guy, then he can tell you that, oh, I really agree with this point. The point that he doesn't agree with you, he will tell you, I agree to disagree. And that is the part that I really liked about him, because there are a lot of men out there that you cannot hold a single conversation with because their mindset is dirty. Their mindset, it is wickedness. Their mindset is unchangeable. And such people, I cannot stand. But with this one, I was able to talk to this person. I was able to, vibe with this person and connect on a different level. You know what I mean? Yeah. Until after 3 months of good conversation and everything, I decided to meet this guy in person. You see, sometimes when you are in your early 20s, you don't really kind of like put certain conversations or certain important conversations when you meet people. But at this very age in my life, my darling, beloved sister in the Lord, if you are in your late 20s, you cannot just wake up and just be going out with people like that. You need to have a conversation. Intentional conversation, important conversation, valid conversation, articulate, mature conversation that you can know that at the end of this conversation with this person, it can give you that you should date this person. You shouldn't date this person because this person needs a psychological folder. Yeah. Upon all the conversations that we had, I realized that brother man is brother man is like, you get me? Yeah. But with all the conversations that we had, there was one that I was looking forward to go on a date, like a proper date, because all those times that we met, it's either I visit him or we have a phone chat. But this one, I actually decided to, have this financial conversation with him when we actually go on a date, proper date. Yeah, the days come on. No, maybe it is yet to come on. I don't know. But at this very moment, he has chalk block on my phone. He has chalk block. Moving on. So this brother man, one time I told him that, I'm looking forward to have a very good conversation when it comes to finance with you. But since we have not been on the date, and I don't know when we are going on this date, let's have this conversation. Yeah, I did. I asked this guy that, you're mature, you're intelligent, you're hardworking, you have goals, you have dreams, you don't believe in this gender roles. He will either disagree or agree with you, or agree to disagree with you. It's like the two of us growing and maturing together for some period of time that we were having conversation. And to me, all that I've been looking forward is kind of like a guy that you can literally grow with that person and learn and unlearn with that person. So for me, that was what I was looking for. But when it comes to that very most important item on the table, which is finance, brother man was lacking zero. So I told brother man that, all this time that I have been meeting you, I've been, coming to visit you, there are things I have discovered, and when it comes to finance, you are zero. My brother man, it is zero. And I'm like, why? How? Then brother man answered me and said, all this while in my life, all that I've been praying for, all that I've been hoping for is to be a billionaire. I'm like, huh? Hello? Okay. A billionaire. That's good. Everybody wants to be a billionaire, So that's really good idea. But how does this being a billionaire got to do with your finance, your kindness with a woman that you are looking forward to go out with? And when I asked him that question, he was like, he has a goal, he has a plan, and I should be very patient with him. I'm like, hello? And before I even forget, he made an instance where like people complain that he actually has important things to use his money for, and therefore he's not very kind when it comes to giving. And And you even had the audacity to be honest with yourself, to tell me that's I applaud you. But brother man, regardless of your dream, because me too, I have a dream. I want to build mansions. I want to travel the world. I want to build a multi-dollar billionaire business. You have no idea my dreams, but me, I still come to your house. Even my Uber fare from my house to your house, it's like in and out, it's like 200 Ghana cedis, if I'm not lying, on a very critical day. Aside me coming to your house, not coming to your house empty-handed. Sometimes I feel like my sister didn't do me well. But I actually thank God for her. But sometimes there are things that she actually taught me. I'm like, this thing that you taught me that has entered my head, it is disturbing my life. Yeah, because I was thought that when you are going to visit someone or you are going out with a guy, you don't have to go empty-handed, regardless whether you are dating the person or you are visiting a friend. So it entered my coconuts. So I can never visit anybody empty-handed. But if me, a woman, come to your house with something very tangible, observing and be very vigilant and know that brother man need this, you may need that, this is not in your house and I can get it for you, you cannot tell me that you have a dream. It's a scam. How can you tell me that story? You're not being kind to me because you have a dream. That's an insult right there. Nowadays, when you meet a guy and they ask you, where do you live? And they know that there's some distance between where you live and where they live, they are thinking about their fuel. They are thinking about the distance.
What?
But me, I didn't think about the distance. I was thinking about the common sense. I was thinking about the sapiosexuality. So, I was not complaining. But you are thinking about the goal you have, so you can never be kind, then I feel insulted. Brother man, go and sleep and think about it again and come back again.
And that's on period.
So I asked him this question. Do you plan your monthly budget? Do you plan how to pay your bill? Do you plan how to buy fuel in your car? Do you plan how to take care of yourself and take care of your family? Of course, yes, you do. If you have all those things, all those plans on decks, on check, then my brother, you're lying. You cannot tell me that story. And I'm not saying that, like, if you're going out with someone, I'm not your daughter, and besides, you cannot take my responsibility as yours. But I want to know that you are responsible, like you are kind, like you have common sense, because I cannot be always be coming to tell you that I need this, I need that, even if I marry you or I'm in a serious relationship with you, and that I don't know how to do. So I'm always looking for like men who are very smart, observant and kind, because that is who I am. I like to observe and be kind in ways that are very tangible, that are very beneficial to people's life, and not people asking for things that I should be able to know that this person needs it. And sometimes I know some people will be saying that women are expecting men to be like God and have that magic and all those things. My dear, it's never like that. But sometimes we are it's the small things. The small things. You know what I mean? Because if me, I can come to your house, observe what might be lacking in the house, and I can buy it for you and provide it for you, then you yourself, you open your mouth and tell me that, oh my dear, you have been very kind to me since I met you, and I'm not giving you anything before. And then still, you have the audacity, the effrontery, the impudence to open your mouth and tell me that you being kind is on hold, signed and sealed and kept it with God because of the goals and the dreams you have. My darling, let me tell you something. This is not Tara D.P. Hanson's movie. This is not Tyra Perry's movie. It's a real life, and you cannot tell me that story.
Thank you.
Beloved, somebody will be telling me, women will like money. Women, they want good. Women cannot suffer with you. Women this, women that. But beloved brother, let me take you back into the Bible. You know what? God created women as the last thing, last creation. That is why I'm always proud to say that I am the crown of God's creation. God created heaven and earth because He knows that I need it. God created the animals and even you, the man, because God knows that I need you. That is why I don't understand when people are saying I'm a strong black woman, I don't need anybody in my life. Beloved, I need somebody in my life. I need a very God-fearing man who is not necessarily perfect, but two imperfect people coming together to learn, to grow, and learn and unlearn. That is what I'm looking for. God created us to be what? Supporters, like helpers. Even God wants to see something in your hand so that He'll be able to build on that foundation that you have in your hand to help you raise it up. So you cannot tell me that you have nothing in your hand. My dear fellow women, if you are praying about cheap toy man, I'm sorry, change your prayer topic. If you are looking for a black, a British accent man, my darling, change your topic. Come together. Let's all pray for kind men. Because when a man is kind, he will have dreams and still be kind to you. When a man is kind, even if he doesn't have money, he will show you kindness in different aspects of your life. When a man is kind, he will be emotionally available and emotionally kind to you. When a man is kind, he will be physically, mentally, emotionally, socially kind to you. Beloved, I have met a lot of guys. And on this channel and this episode, you are going to hear from me. Yeah. So, this is a guy that I met, and this is my experience. And until we meet again same time, I hope you have learned a thing or two, right? If not for anything, you have to change your prayer topic. That God should give you a kind man. That is what you need. You don't need a tall black, thick tall man. No. After 6 months, you'll not be chopping the tall black gentleman. You will be looking for a kind man. So the earlier you start praying for that kind man, the bearer. So brother man, you cannot tell me that story. Let me know in the comment section what your experience has been with the guys that you have met. So until we again same time, it's a good on a care info. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until then, see you. Bye.
Tell me no. You could be my partner, never ride a solo, no. And we can do I'm low, you no need to party, oh. I tell you what you're doing, we gotta go.